Well, good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas and welcome to downtown Jackson for tonight's coverage of the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. So glad to have you here with us in historic downtown Jackson as K13 Media once again coming to you live from the Courthouse Square to bring you live coverage of tonight's Christmas Parade. It's hard to believe we are talking about Christmas once again, but it is here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are glad to have you here with us as we come to you live tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We welcome you in. My name is Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you. I got the boss lady here with me tonight. That's how big this is for K13 Media. My wonderful wife over here. She's better than Miss Claus. I promise you that. It's my wife, Ashley. She is here with us. I'm making her get on camera tonight because it's Christmas. And, well, also I just need somebody to help talk with me for a few minutes until Miss Bridget gets here from the Butts County Chamber of Commerce. But we are coming to you live tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth right here on the corner of 3rd and Oak Street, right across the street from our friends at Roots Outdoors. And, man, we are so happy to be here. The streets are absolutely packed here across downtown Jackson from one end of town to the other. It is shoulder to shoulder. I got here today around 4 o'clock, and there was already people here setting up their lawn chairs and their blankets. They were able to stake out their spots, and they are here and ready to go, and so are we. And listen, I can sit here and I can see every single person who has tuned in on the Facebook and the YouTube feed right now. So thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. The parade should be coming through here in just a couple of moments, but do us a big favor if you can. Before the parade really gets kicking, hit that share button, okay? Let everybody you know that the Jackson Christmas Parade is streaming live tonight with K13 Media, and already we can see the comments coming in. My buddy Michael Penn's in line at Jackson High School. Big shout out to the folks right behind us at the Jackson Escape Games tuning into the broadcast tonight. And pretty cool to do this because, again, this is year 2 for K13 Media to be live streaming the Jackson Christmas Parade. And we did this kind of by accident last year. 48 hours before the parade, I got this bright idea, and I said, you know what? We might ought to stream this thing. Let's give it a shot and see how it goes. Well, it turned out to be K13 Media's most viewed event of all of 2022. More than any Red Devil football game, baseball game, basketball game, anything, the Christmas parade here last year was the most viewed event we had. So absolutely, we decided to come back here tonight, and got to give a big, big thank you to the mayor, Carlos Duffy, all the staff at the City of Jackson, to Miss Bridget, Miss Lisa, and everybody at the Butts County Chamber of Commerce for allowing us to be here and bring you live coverage of the Jackson Christmas Parade. And by the way, our coverage tonight being presented by the May and Carter. Where John's at tonight, he might be around here somewhere in this crowd. I don't know. There's a lot of people out here. But big thank you to John for helping us get out here tonight. Also here with Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Brandon Rozier, the general manager. As a matter of fact, we are underneath the Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram tent. We've got a gorgeous 2024 Ram 1500 Rebel on display right here beside us. So thank you to Countryside for their support, and our third presenting sponsor here tonight, the great folks from Hedge and Penn Logistics. Michael and Robin Penn, huge supporters in the community. Again, they're lined up at Jackson High School getting ready to go through the parade, and we sure do appreciate Hedge and Penn Logistics for their support here tonight as well. Again, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. My wonderful wife, Ashley, right here beside me. Just a couple of Jackson High School graduates from the class of 2003 here with you tonight. And, well, I've been here since 1997. My wife over here, I think you've been around this town a little bit longer than that, right?
A little bit longer.
A little bit longer, yes. But it's a love story better than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Doggone it. Oh, boy, this goes all the way back to 8th grade. Right behind us at the old Henderson Middle School is where we first met. You remember what class we were in?
We were in Miss Sappho's history class.
Not only did she remember the class, she remembered the name of the teacher. Miss Sappho's class from way back in the day in 8th grade at the old Henderson Middle School on Mulberry Street. And you know what? I put up with her almost ever since.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my goodness. But I've got the best Christmas present of all here. Our daughter is somewhere around this town.
She is on the corner of where the old Bank of America is.
Okay, so she's down there with my mom, and they just had dinner at Jimmy's tonight. So they came down there, said hello, and Why is she not here with us at our table tonight?
Because she is up there with her best friend, Hannah.
Her best friend, Hannah Peters. All right, so a couple of Rock Springs girls
That's
together
right.
up there hanging out. So, listen, that's what it's all about. It's a big family get-together here in downtown Jackson, and we are so glad to have you here with us. We're just waiting on the parade to start making its way down 3rd Street. So, again, we can see all of the comments coming through right now. Good evening to you, Will Walker. Good evening to you, Miss Marcia Broom. From Westbury Center of Jackson, Nursing and Healing, tuned in here with us tonight. And all right, let's see. The Jackson Escape Game says, watch for Harper's police chief truck driven tonight by the Grinch. Somebody's let the Grinch drive. Oh, boy, oh, boy. So we'll keep a lookout for that. And so to kind of set the scene for you here this evening, by the way, you haven't missed anything. It's just the two of us sitting here at the table. We're watching to our right. So where we're sitting, we're kind of looking down toward the Zaxby's area and the Dairy Queen, looking that way because that's the way the parade is going to come. It's going to start at Jackson High School. It will come through downtown Jackson all the way up 3rd Street, and then it will turn by the May and Carter Park Avenue BP, and it will end over at Red Devil Hill. So, again, we're like right smack in the middle of the parade again at the corner of 3rd and Oak, right across from our friends at Roots Outdoors. And I was talking with Miss Bridget earlier today from the Butts County Chamber of Commerce, and
there she
is. She just pulled up with me right here, right on cue. She's on time this year, so how about that? And I don't think she even fell and got hurt, so it's good to have Miss Bridget here. She's on the Polaris right now. We'll let her get set in, but you want to take a guess, or did I already tell you how many participants are in the parade? If I told you, don't give the answer.
You did tell me.
I did tell you? All right, if you guys out there tuning in want to take a guess, have a good guess at it. How many participants, businesses, churches, dance teams, organizations, civic groups, how many do you think we have this year for the parade in downtown Jackson? I will give you all a hint. It's a lot. It's triple digits. There's a lot involved in this parade here tonight. And I tell you, folks, the city of Jackson, the Chamber of Commerce, I know we're very biased because this is our hometown, but throughout my years in radio, I've covered a ton of Christmas parades all over the South Atlanta area. I'd put this parade here in my hometown up against any of them. Our friends that we used to broadcast over in the Noonan area, McDonough, I've done a ton of Christmas parades, and Jackson does a pretty doggone good one. So we're happy to be here tonight. All right, Bridget's parking in front of my truck. Let me change my camera real quick to make sure she's not blocking my view. You got to back that up, Bridget. You're blocking the camera. You got to get that thing out of the way. Poor Bridget. Last year she came and fell down and just about tore her knee and her ankle up. Let's see here. Travis and Brittany Allen say 120. Curtis says 105. Ed Barnes says 700 participants. Good God Almighty, if we had 700.
We'd be here forever.
This thing would go from Christmas to New Year's in downtown Jackson. But there is a lot. It's not 700. Hold on. Miss Bridget, what are you doing? Okay, well, you're in the camera shot, so you got to back it up and get it out of the way. Everybody can see you. We know you want to take the show. We got it. Got to have a grand entrance. Oh, my goodness. Mildred says 220. Becky says 200. Bridget's still trying to find a place to park. All right, Bill Hamby says 125. Man, they are all around it. So the number I was given today is 122 participants in the parade in 2023. So, man, that's quite a bit here tonight as we once again welcome you back to the broadcast booth. Going to be a fun night, and hopefully it's not going to be too much longer. We'll get this thing going here as, again, we come to you live in downtown Jackson. I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. I want to welcome everybody tuned in to our Facebook page tonight, but also want to welcome everybody who is tuned in to our YouTube channel this evening as well. We are dual streaming here tonight, so we welcome everybody to the broadcast this evening, and glad you can be here with us for the City of Jackson Christmas Parade. All right, Ashley, can you remember your first parade in Jackson? How old were you when you saw one? Because you've been here since you were born, since day one.
I cannot remember.
You don't have a clue, huh?
I don't have a clue.
No idea. I'm trying to think when my first Christmas parade was. So we moved here in 1997. But I don't remember my first parade. I was hoping you did to save me.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, she's been here since she was born in 85.
Thanks for calling me up. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
85. So I'm older than you. I was 84. But I don't know. Maybe we get some people to leave us some comments right here. Can you remember your first Jackson Christmas parade? What year was it? Was it always the same route? Has it always come through downtown on 3rd Street, or were there other routes? Listen, I learn so much when we do these broadcasts because there's stuff I've never heard about. There's stuff I've never known. And it's just I learn stuff all the time. Like just the other day, I was, learning about bowling alleys down in Indian Springs. When we were down there a few weeks ago, I had no clue there was a bowling alley down there. So, all right, Ashley, pull your chair around here with me. I'm going to let Miss Bridget come over here. Bridget done come in, took my wife's chair. Oh, my God. I'm going to hear about this later on. So, all right, let's see if we can get her headset lined up. I thought she knew how to do this by now. She's a pro after last year, so... All right, there we go. Let's turn her microphone on first. So can we hear her first is the big question.
Testing.
Yes, you have tested well.
1, 2.
Her test worked well. So there is your on-air screen right there. That is what we'll see.
All right.
So, Miss Bridget, what we're going to do is anybody who gets in our way right here, I'm going to let you go out and just smack them tonight. That's
Okay.
why I'll put you on the end, okay?
All right, sounds good.
I got a nice comfy seat right here. So,
All right.
And then also Miss Bridget with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce. If you take a look on your screen right here, here we are.
Oh, here we are.
Inside, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
On the screen, this is Miss
Hi.
Bridget Daniel with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce. All right, so Ashley and I were just talking a moment ago trying to remember our first Jackson Christmas parade. Can you remember yours?
No.
She can't remember either.
That was like, they came in on dinosaurs.
Oh, dinosaurs. All right. It's been
I was
that long,
probably
so,
4 or 5.
so it's been a while.
It's been a while.
That's about 15, 20 years, right?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all it is. So,
Yeah.
All right, well, here's the deal. We got a lot of people tuned in here with us tonight. I got to find my wife a chair. So anybody out there who's got a chair who wants to stop one, Michael Penn, I'm sure you got one in your truck when you're coming through. Is the chamber office unlocked? Do you have a key?
I don't have a key on me.
Come on.
I know.
Miss Lisa's right over there. I bet
Yeah.
she's got a key. So.
She's about to be on the radio, so.
She is over there broadcasting with WJGA tonight. They've got their spot right across from Roots Outdoors on 3rd Street. And all right, Miss Bridget, before the parade starts coming through here,
Yep.
let's talk a few moments about the Butts County Chamber of Commerce. Let's
Okay.
talk about this parade because, like you were telling me earlier, right at 122 participants, I think
Something
is what
like
you said.
that. Yeah.
How did this start? When do you start planning? And how good are you going to sleep tonight when this thing's over with?
Oh, my goodness. My husband's going to sleep good tonight, too. So we start the planning process. I mean, pretty much, after tonight, we'll start, we'll probably take a break and then just kind of at least get the dates and all those things down. But registration starts usually early September. So this is pretty much a 3-4 month process of getting everything together for it. So yeah, it's
And then
it's
we
crazy.
always aim for the first Friday in December.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
plan. Now,
That's the plan.
I learned something last week that I want to pass along to everybody, and that is a very, very important public service announcement, okay? Mm-hmm. Do not ever, 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 ever trust a meteorologist again in your life.
Right.
You want to know how many different things were ruined last week because of the heavy rain that was supposed to be coming Friday and Saturday, and then it barely rained a drop?
Yes.
So, meteorologists, from here on out, I got nothing for you. How you still have a job?
Right.
It's one thing to be wrong.
Right.
But how can you be that wrong? How do
Yes.
you go from 3 to 4 inches of rain over 3 days to barely
To
a
nothing.
mist?
Yeah.
How do you miss it that bad and still have the job you have?
Yeah.
So, just from here on out, let it be a lesson. Do not ever, ever, ever cancel your plans 4 and 5 days in advance because of the
Rain.
forecast you see.
That's right.
If it's a Christmas parade, if it's a birthday party, a wedding, a family reunion, just throw it out. Don't
That's
pay
right.
no attention to it. Who you got
Absolutely.
here with you? You got your guest?
This is my little one, Michaela.
Hey,
Can you
Michaela.
say hey? Can you look at the camera right there and say hey? Say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Michaela, I heard that maybe Santa Claus is going to be here tonight.
Are you excited? Do you
She's-
think?
Presidential.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. The Grinch, I think, is here too.
Here's high.
He was inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've already got the VIP, huh?
Any hoo-hoo in there.
Yeah, Cindy Lou Who was in there also. Yeah, we
Oh,
had
wow,
the reading.
okay.
We had earlier at 5. We had Cindy Lou Who and the Grinch visit us in the Welcome Center.
Very nice.
And they were reading the story of how the Grinch stole Christmas. Yeah.
We need to get her to put that headset on over there. See if you can put it on her head real quick. We could talk to her, and let's see if we can just turn it around. And there she is. All right, Miss
My
Michaela.
ear bin.
There it is.
My ear bin.
Say, we got you. All right. Can you tell me what you want for Christmas? What do you want Santa Claus to bring you?
I want real makeup.
Real makeup. And how old are you, young lady?
She's 3.
3 years old and going for the real makeup already. So, wow. By the way, Miss Bridget, the folks at Jackson Escape Games say hello to you.
Hello.
So they are tuned in here with us tonight
Yeah.
again.
Oh my gosh.
We are dual streaming on
did that
Facebook and YouTube, and
I don't know what I call it.
that car just come out of nowhere,
Nowhere, and was going the wrong way.
going the wrong way and going a little
Against-
too fast.
Against the parade. Goodness
Once again,
gracious.
there's your on-air screen. So
Awesome.
this year, try to do it a little different. I try to get a little higher viewpoint.
I like
So
it.
I've got the camera mounted on top of this 2024 Ram 1500 Rebel from Countryside. So it's a
Awesome.
good 10 feet up in the air. So we are not street level
I love you.
here tonight. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that'll work out for us. We just got to make sure we keep people back right here. Remember the one guy we had last year dancing in front of the camera
Yeah.
all night?
Yeah, I
If
think
he-
that was my husband.
No,
I'm
it
just
wasn't. If you married him, we're going to have problems, okay? And if he's back tonight for round 2, I'm going to tell you right now, Santa ain't coming to visit me. I was nice last year.
My dad is my dad.
Your dad is your dad?
Your dad is your dad? Okay. Very nice. And he's got the Papa John's pizza over here. I love how he didn't bring enough for everybody. Oh, good job, Alan. Thanks a lot. Hey, while we have a moment, let's say thank you to a few of our sponsors here tonight. Again, our coverage is being presented by the May and Carter Oil Company, but tonight we'd also like to say thank you to Mr. Derek Adams at Uncle Chewy Entertainment for all your bounce houses, water slides, and inflatables. Be sure to contact Derek today and check him out on Facebook at Uncle Chewy Entertainment. Tonight we'd also like to say thank you to Clark Burge at Country Financial.
Mama?
Clark Burge at Country Financial is located on 2nd Street in downtown Jackson. He is right across from the Brickery, there for all of your life insurance, 401ks, IRAs, and investments. Be sure to check out Clark Burge Country Financial in downtown Jackson. Tonight, we'd also like to say thank you to award-winning attorney Jody Sellers. Jody is located in Griffin, and he is there for all of your legal representation. Be sure to check out his website at thesellerslawfirm.com. And of course, tonight we're inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Advanced Roofing and Interiors there for all of your roofing, your gutters, your siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and much more. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is where you can find them. Again, alongside of Miss Bridget Daniel with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce, my name is Chad Feltman with K13 Media. We are glad you are here with us for the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. Hey, while you're tuned in tonight, be sure to drop us a comment on the live feed and let us know where you're watching from. You might be in the parade. You might be sitting on the side of the road. You might be out of town. Last year we had a ton of folks who were watching from out of state, so we would love to know where you were tuned in from tonight. And again, the biggest thing you can do for us is hit the share button and let everybody know we are live from downtown Jackson. All right, Bridget, I see lights. I hear some noise.
Here they
I think we're about
come.
close to getting this thing underway.
Yeah.
And
here
you've
they
got a
come.
long list right in front of you
I
of
do.
all the people involved. So I'm going to just kind of sit here, be quiet, kick back and enjoy it. I'm going to let you do your
baby.
thing and talk to us tonight as we get our very first participant in the
All right.
City of Jackson Christmas Parade
Yeah.
here with us this evening.
All right. We got the Butts County Sheriff's Department rolling on through.
And we've already got candy to the table. That's always a good thing.
It's actually a rubber ducky.
Oh, got a rubber duck.
A rubber duck.
That'll go good on a Jeep.
Snowman rubber duck. Very cool.
By the way, the folks in the Jackson Escape Games, they are in the parade. Chris Thurston says he's watching from Round Oak, Georgia.
Awesome. All right, and next we've got our Lieutenant Governor, Burt Jones,
Grand Marshal.
the Grand Marshal.
Kind of ride his bird in here with us tonight. That's a pretty sweet looking old Cadillac.
Yeah, it's
Nice looking ride there.
Alan.
Sharika Maddox is watching tonight. She is in Hawaii. Mildred Weaver is watching at home this evening. As we continue on, and
All right.
there's I believe the ROTC here
Yep.
with us.
Got the Jackson High School ROTC.
I hear a band coming down the road too, so get our crowd mic turned up right here. The band gets down here, we'll be able to jam out with them.
Then the rest of the ROTC.
Good evening to Miss Marshall, who's tuned in tonight from right here in Jackson. Again, folks, we're trying to figure out where everybody's tuned in from this evening, so feel free to drop us a comment and let us know where you're watching from.
And here we got the Jackson High School Red Regiment Marching Band. When I was in the Jackson High School Red Regiment Marching Band way back when, we did not have a truck like that.
I was just about to say, with all the football games I've done this year, I don't recall seeing another 18-wheeler
I mean,
for the band at a high school.
come on.
Yeah, Mr. Emerson and his crew, they've got it going on.
They definitely do. And then we've got we've got the City of Jackson Police Department, and riding on top is our Jackson High School Red Devil cheerleaders.
Love the flag on the back. Man, that looked good at the house. I need to get one of those.
That would be cool.
Once again, we welcome you to the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade here tonight live in downtown Jackson. We are set up right on the corner of 3rd and Oak Street, right across from our friends at Roots Outdoors. And joined in the broadcast booth tonight by Miss Bridget Daniel from the Butts County Chamber of Commerce. As again, 120 plus vendors, or not vendors, but participants involved here tonight.
Yep. This is our the homecoming queen and the homecoming princess.
Y'all gotta move.
Uh-oh. Guys, y'all move that way.
Who else we got tuned in here? Sharika Maddox is watching. Joyce Mosteller watching from Forsyth.
Hey, hey.
My buddy Johnny Morris is tuned in tonight. Megan Walker is tuned in. Boys are here tonight. And Lindy Waits, how about this, Miss Bridget? Tuned in from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Wow, that is incredible. Well, hello. Welcome to little old Jackson, Georgia.
Glad to have you here with us.
That's right. All right. This is the JHS CTAE. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. This is the Jackson High School dance team. I think this is the first year that the Jackson High School has got a dance team this year. Now we've got the Jackson High School CTAE club. And some of our teachers from the different schools in the county. And then driving in his little side-by-side, we've got our very own superintendent,
Mr. Brent Lowe's in the house
Mr.
with us.
Brent Lowe.
He's got a pretty cool Bronco, too. Have you seen it?
I have.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Old school 80s
Old
Bronco.
school. That is really
Hey,
I'm
there's
surprised
the-
he's not driving that.
That's the literacy bus.
Literacy bus.
And I learned that Worley Construction is behind that. Brian Worley and his
Okay.
staff have made, I think he said 5 or 6 of those for other schools.
Wow.
And pretty cool. I mean, it's a library on wheels.
It's very, very cool.
Had a chance to check it out a few weeks ago and meet Brian, and the literacy bus, pretty doggone cool.
Very awesome. Then a couple of our school buses and our awesome bus drivers. I don't know if you could ever do that.
Drive a bus?
Yes.
I've had a bus run over me a few times, but
My mom was a bus driver here in Butts County for 14 years, and there is no way that I could do it. But hey, I give them all the props in the world, because that's a hard job.
yeah, I don't know if I could be a bus driver.
No, not at all.
Where'd you sit in the bus when you were riding back in the day?
Oh, in the very back, as
You were in the
far
back
away
of
from
those?
my mama as I could.
It's all the cool kids.
I hope she's not watching. No. That's right. That's right. Then we got the Butts County Sheriff's Department. I'm sorry, the fire department.
That's the fire chief,
Fire
Wesley
chief
Johnson.
there. Yeah, Wesley Johnson.
You know what his nickname is, right?
No.
Cheese Fry.
Cheese fry?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm so going to have to use that next time I see him at Rotary.
That is Cheese Fry, Wesley Johnson.
Cheese fry. That's good.
Tanya Hicks is tuned in from Griffin tonight.
Awesome.
We got Coach Allie, the head softball coach from Gordon State College, tuned in.
Okay. So this is a national broadcast tonight here, Chad.
I know.
That's pretty fantastic for Little Jackson, Georgia.
Not bad, is it?
Not bad at all.
Little old Jackson,
That's
Georgia.
right. Butts County dump trucks, all decked out for the holidays.
That's how I cut my grass, by the way, like that.
Okay, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
My wife says I joyride when I cut grass.
Long ago, I worked with a guy who actually built those and raced them. Those racing lawnmowers like that.
You know, we sell those at Countryside Mower.
Do you
But
really?
I don't think we sell them quite like that, because those are a little more souped up than the Graveleys and Aarons that we have out there. But man, those are pretty doggone
That
cool.
was pretty cool.
Hey, Lindy Waits, by the way, says she is a Jackson High School alumni class of '82.
Okay.
So, Lindy, thank you so much for tuning in here with us
Yeah.
tonight. Again, folks, be sure to drop us a comment and let us know where you're tuned in from tonight. Coach Biles from Jackson High School is tuned in with us this evening. 2023 Butts County City of Jackson Christmas Parade being presented in part by our friends at Phillips Heating and Air, by Mike McCart and the crew at the Chicken Run in Jackson celebrating their 20th anniversary, and by your local State Farm agents, Charlie Pelt and Tim Broyles, there for all of your insurance needs.
Fantastic. All right, now we got Elevate Dance Studios coming through.
They did a great job at the Fall Festival too, man.
They really did.
They put on a great show.
Yeah. We have some very talented dancers in our county.
Yep.
For sure.
And this is Elevate. I believe
Elevate.
They're located right across from Jimmy's, correct?
Right.
Right on Mulberry Street.
Yes.
They always put on a great show every year for the Fall Festival, and here they are again tonight with the Christmas Parade.
Absolutely.
The only night of the year you can dance through downtown 3rd Street and not get a ticket from the police.
Right.
Enjoy it.
Fantastic.
How about this truck? This looks kind of familiar.
So this is the hopper truck. This is the chief of police from Hawkins Police Department from the Stranger Things show that's filmed here in Jackson.
How big of an impact has that been on the county and the city of Jackson?
It's been incredible. It's been incredible. But it's driven by, Grinch, but from the Jackson Escape game. So they actually had that recreation done for us here in the city of Jackson. So we appreciate the Escape games and all that they've done. You know, all the traffic and visitors that they've had come bringing into the county. So we appreciate them. Central Georgia EMC and all their future linemen on there riding in the parade.
I'm glad they did not let Justin Vaughn drive the truck tonight. We would have had a mess of scattered body parts in downtown Jackson. I don't even know if he's tall enough to see over the steering wheel.
Moving on, Chad. And this is the dumpster company.
You know, if you look in the very back of that roll-off right there, you can see Georgia's football playoff hopes.
What?
Uh-huh. In the dumpster.
In the dumpster, huh?
I say that because I'm a huge Georgia fan, and I'm ticked beyond.
You know, I mean, I'm a big fan, too.
Now that is a cool.
Very cool. This is a Southern style towing. And they've got several vehicles in the parade tonight.
Fleet.
And there's Bucky. He joined us from, I guess, Warner Robins. That's probably the closest Bucky's.
When's Butts County getting a Bucky's?
Yeah, but I don't know that will. You think that'll happen?
We'll leave that for some off-air commentating.
Off-air conversation.
Uh-huh.
And then there's sweet little Eeyore, all by his lonesome.
Why is Eeyore by himself?
You know, he's a loner.
He is. Poor Eeyore. I kind of feel like Eeyore sometimes. And then here's Tigger, like Bridget, life of the party, on top of the dang truck. Bridget has actually been seen riding through town like that in the past, just on top of a truck.
Don't ever believe everything that you hear from Chad, okay?
Once again, I want to welcome everybody into our coverage here of the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. We are live tonight on 3rd Street in downtown Jackson. Alongside of Bridget Daniel from the Butts County Chamber of Commerce, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Again, tonight I want to say thank you to a few more of our great partners, Peterbilt of Atlanta. Big thank you to the great folks over at United Bank in downtown Jackson, and to Smith, Welch, Webb & White, the largest law firm on the south side of Atlanta. Big congratulations, by the way, going out to Mr. Bird Garland on his upcoming retirement. I think he has picked up a new hobby, riding bicycles through Butts County.
I saw him gearing up as I was heading over to the high school today to get ready for the lineup for the parade. I saw him. He was all decked out and ready to go.
He's loving it.
We did just have a Wellstar and a Marist Bank ride through. So they're two of our chamber's elite members. We appreciate their support.
We had a viewer from watching in from that location here just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to run the phone when I got gloves on, but trust me, I promise.
And then we got the Westbury of Jackson. They're also an elite member of the chamber. So
that's who was tuned in with us.
So, okay. Yep. So grateful to have them and all that they do for our community.
By the way, Stephanie's tuned in to the broadcast. She says Noonan is next to get a Buc-ee's.
Noonan. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, we're going to let Noonan have that.
I didn't know where they could fit one at in Noonan. I thought they were about like Henry County, slapped full and couldn't get anything else over there in
That's right.
Coweta.
All right. Then we got Heritage Baptist Church coming on through. Their big bus.
Again, we're expecting right around a little over 120 participants in the parade here this evening. Glad to have you with us on the live stream. There's my buddy Michael Penn with Hedge and Penn Logistics.
Hedge and Penn Logistics.
One of our presenting sponsors of our live stream coverage here tonight. Big Georgia fans. Michael and Robin inside their Jeep, all decked out. By the way, since we have a second, what are you hoping Santa Claus brings you for Christmas?
Well, since our house just sold,
yeah,
I'm hoping for some land and start building our house soon after the first of the year. So we close on our house in Henry County January the 8th, so we'll be moving back to Butts County.
Not asking for much, are you? I was thinking like a Bath & Body Works gift card, dinner, but my God, you say a whole house and land.
A whole house and the land.
Wow.
Yes.
I just want a nugget ice maker I found at Walmart a couple of days ago. I think it was like $150, and I felt bad for asking for that. Man.
This is one of our newest members at the chamber. Excuse me. This is Brothers Brush Control.
Say that 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. Even slow. So we're glad to have them as a member and have their support here at the chamber.
We're live tonight in downtown Jackson. K13 Media's live coverage of the Jackson Christmas Parade being presented in part by the Huddle House on 3rd Street in downtown Jackson. Think they'll be a little busy after this tonight. Hope Miss Tara and her team have a lot of folks, a lot of hands on deck.
Absolutely.
Also want to say thank you to Dwayne Biles and the crew at Them Guys Contracting and Pressure Washing. And, of course, a huge thank you to our friends from Roots Outdoors, who are just to our right. You want to find something great for Christmas, not as cool as a house or land, but if you got somebody you want to find boots and shoes, guns, ammo, knives, bow and arrows, fishing, coolers, apparel, right here in downtown Jackson, the big white building, it's Roots Outdoors. Shop local, support local this Christmas season. Great folks over at Roots. Glad to have them on here with us tonight.
Absolutely. Got the Butts County Junior Historical Society rolling through and all their historical attire. They looking so cute. United Bank, which is another one of our chamber elite members. We appreciate all of their support through the years.
Big shout out to Mr. Ronnie and the crew over at United, the official banking partner of K13 Media, by the way.
Awesome.
I hear more sirens. This is kind of normal for you, right?
Yeah.
Sirens and blue lights in your behind you.
Back in the day, anyway.
It brings back flashbacks for Bridget. I got to keep her strapped
Not
in a chair
really.
over here.
Not really, but
They must not have done a background check on you when you got this job.
we got the Department of Corrections
Oh,
rolling
how
through.
fitting. How about that? Almost like it was on cue.
I promise I was never there.
Love what they do. Very thankful for what they do, but hope and pray to God I never got to see them at work.
Right, and that's a tough job.
Yes, it is. Man, that's one of those jobs that's just you can't win. So
No.
God bless them for what
Yeah.
they do.
Got the tactical squad, the inmate transport vehicle.
Bridget's personal Uber.
Boy, oh boy. Have a lot of damage control after this with you.
I've heard a lot of stories about you back in the day, Miss Bridget.
I don't know who you've been talking to.
There's my buddy Steven and his wonderful wife, Miss Jessica from Countryside Mower here in downtown Jackson. That would look good under the Christmas tree, a brand new zero-turn mower.
Well, my husband got one of those 3 years ago.
Well, he'd get another one.
Yeah.
And there is one of the coolest cars out there,
That is.
2023 Dodge Challenger Hellcat. 797 horsepower under the hood.
Wow.
There's a new 2024 Jeep Gladiator Willys Santa Claus Red. Again, all from Countryside, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, one of our presenting sponsors here this evening. And, of course, we've got the 2024 Ram 1500 Rebel to our left here tonight. Check them out online this holiday season at countrysideautomotive.com.
This is Hicks Family and Friends. They've been a participant of the Christmas parade for many years.
That's a great looking float.
That is
Man,
a
look
very
at that. That was very well done.
Very cool.
That is a huge sleigh for Santa. Well done. Who did you say they were again? I'm sorry.
It's the Hicks Family
Okay.
and Friends. So it's just a family here in the county that comes out and participates every year. And we got Roots Outdoors.
Yep.
That's their
Hummer.
Humvee.
Yep. Well, I don't know if you guys give out awards for best floats or anything, but my vote right now would be for Hicks.
I agree.
That's pretty doggone cool there.
So we do not, but it was brought to our attention that there are some other parades in the community that do that. So we might look into doing something like that next year. We got
There you go.
Rivers Ranch, which is a supporter of the chamber as well. It's also one of my employers. I do some wedding coordinating down there for them. So great venue
Seems
here in
like
Butts County.
There's always something going on
Always.
at the Rivers Ranch.
Always.
Every time I'm on Facebook,
Yes.
it's like new event, new event,
Yep.
new event.
Yep. Not just weddings. There's
Yep.
all, parties and more of the Rivers Ranch. All right. And this is the city of Flovilla rolling on through. Flovilla Fire Department.
Used to be some of the best mud holes in all of Butts County.
In Flovilla.
Cannot tell you how many times at 2 and 3 in the morning we would sink a truck and have to have somebody with a tractor come pull us out. Back there,
So, Chad, what were you doing out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
sinking trucks.
We were cow tipping, so
Yeah, we never did cow tipping. We weren't as destructive as you and your crew back in the day. My goodness. I mean, we just, thought we could go through mud holes and we bottom out at 3 in the morning. You're neck deep with the water coming in.
and that was all before I met Jesus. So
I'm tell you, we did some praying to Jesus sometimes in the mud holes that my friends' dads wouldn't find out about it.
I bet
my
you did.
goodness.
I bet you did.
I don't know if those roads are still there. The mud holes are still there in Flovilla and Crooked Bridge and all that down there, but those were the days.
These next few floats rolling through are our Butts County Rec Department football teams and cheerleaders. So one of our teams that's coming through, it was the 8U Jackson Red Devils football team.
There we go.
So they're 8-year-olds. They were the only team in Butts County to go to the Rec Super Bowl.
Wow.
And won.
Hopefully Coach Henderson is paying close attention.
So they are the 2023 Super Bowl winners for the state rec departments. So very cool. It's our very own Tim Broyle State Farm.
Of course, Tim Broyle's a great partner of K13 Media this year, located right here on the Courthouse Square in downtown Jackson.
I heard a rumor that they're getting ready to open their third location.
There's our friends from Them Guys, Contractor and Pressure Washing, my buddy Dwayne Biles. Got the big pressure washing tank on the back of that. How many gallons of water do you think that holds? Any idea?
Gosh.
I don't know either, so I'm asking you. I'm going to say 193.
93, what a number. I was going to say about 150, but
okay,
probably 193. You're probably right.
We'll get Dwayne Biles to clarify for us.
There you go.
There they are, the Bomb Squad.
There you go. That's them.
The 8U Red Devils.
Bomb Squad.
Look, the way we played this year, you might want to go ahead and just give them some shoulder pads and helmets and let's just start them early. Get them some experience.
Oh.
Get them in the weight room at 8.
Right?
Coach Henderson will have them over there tomorrow morning. Think I'm kidding. Glad to have you all here with us tonight on the live stream. It's K13 Media's live coverage of the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. Dual stream tonight on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Chad Feltman. Miss Bridget Daniel with the Butts County Chamber is here with us. We can see all the comments you guys are leaving as well tonight. Would love to know where you're tuning in from. So far, we've had some folks from Hawaii and Michigan checking out our little parade here in Jackson. If you're lined up on the streets, you can drop us a comment, let us know where you're at, and love to chat with you tonight. Give you a shout out. We appreciate you tuned in here with us this evening. Our coverage of the Jackson Parade this evening being presented in part by a few more of our great partners, including the James Insurance Agency on Covington Street in Jackson. They are your Allstate and Progressive insurance providers. By Refresh Pressure Cleaning, former Jackson Red Devil Jake Hyatt, big community supporter. And we'd also like to say thank you to the great folks at Whitaker Builders Supply, located on Stark Road in Jackson. Everything for the professional builder and the do-it-yourselfer under one roof at Whitaker's Builders Supply, Stark Road in Jackson. Go by and see the great crew today. Get everything you need for those projects this weekend. They will be open tomorrow, every Saturday at Whitaker's. Your husband's watching, by the way.
I saw that.
He's
I
tuned
just looked back and
that's
he was
nice of him to support you.
Tuning in and
nice to have Alan here with us this evening. Still can't believe he brings one personal pan Papa John's pizza.
and didn't even offer me a bite.
Didn't even offer you, his wife. I'm sitting here joking about me, and he's holding the box, eating it, looking at you. Didn't offer you a bite or nothing. Wow, man.
That's okay.
He'll
buy me a steak later.
Those Rock Springs people, you know how they are, right? We're joking, ladies and gentlemen, okay?
Not sure what the holdup here is, but hopefully they'll be coming on soon. This is not the end of the parade,
no,
people.
kind of like halftime.
Yeah.
Don't know why we got a halftime, but we got a halftime, so.
There is still lots more to come. So
a few more of our great partners while we're waiting. I want to say good evening to Mr. Brad Moody at Sexton and Moody PC. Brad is there for all of your legal representation from misdemeanors, felonies, DUIs, criminal defense. Brad is in your corner at Sexton and Moody. And, of course, a big thank you to the mayor of Jackson, Mr. Carlos Duffy, and the great crew at the city of Jackson. Thank you for having us out here tonight and allowing us to set up in downtown for this great parade. We are very, very happy to be here tonight. It's turned out to be a really nice night. 65 was the high today, and thank goodness no moisture in the air tonight. So a little cool, but it has turned out to be a really nice night here in downtown Jackson for the Christmas
Yes,
parade.
it
And
is.
Bridget, I guess while we have a moment, whatever the holdup is right here.
Looks like we got some dancers, but I'm not real
Okay,
sure.
that's what it is. Well, before they get in our camera shot right here, talk to us a little bit about the chamber. Any big events you guys have coming up, or is this kind of like
This is
the
it.
finale for the year?
This is the finale for the year. We do our membership members appreciation dinner Christmas party that we'll have next week. But that's going to be easy breezy. So yeah, this is it for the year. We'll take a couple of months to just, or a month, the rest of December to just kind of gather our thoughts and and rest. And then January we'll turn around and we'll get started with our banquet that'll be in March.
Golf tournament
And
after that?
Golf tournament in May.
Yep.
We just set all of our dates and everything, so we'll be getting all that on the calendar, getting it out to everybody. So we've got a new event that everybody will be excited about whenever we get it all out
Okay,
there.
all right.
So
Can you tell us when?
it's probably going to be in August. It's gonna we've decided not to do the balloon festival this year, the balloon
Gotcha.
glow, the butts
Okay.
glow. So we're gonna do something in place of that, but we're still getting all of the ideas and plans together for that. So I think it's going to be something that's going to be nice and fresh and something new for the community. So
Love it.
excited about that. And
What's your favorite event with the chamber? I know you're lucky to get to be a part of a lot, but what's
Yeah.
your favorite if you had to pick one?
I think the parade. It's the hardest one to put together.
Yep.
Just all of the planning and everything of it. But I really do. I think it's the parade. I've always loved parades, even as a little girl. So I think this is it.
I love the Christmas parade, but to me, the fall festival.
Okay.
That's just my favorite. Something about that time of year, the cooler weather coming in,
Yeah.
all the food in downtown. Love Christmas, but fall festival to me is something I look forward to.
Yeah, I do love the
every
fall
year.
festival. So maybe it's because the Christmas parade is the last one. Maybe
That's what it is. The finish line is in sight for the
Yes.
Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, I see.
By the way, Josh Biles, the older brother of Dwayne Biles,
Okay.
says 500 gallons of water on that tank.
500.
I would
Wow.
never
No,
guess that.
no,
Man, oh,
goodness.
man.
Thank you for that. Goodness gracious. That's a lot.
Miss Lindy
right.
says thank you for the show tonight. Makes her miss home even more.
Aw.
Well, Miss Lindy, that's why we are here to do this, to showcase Jackson, Georgia. This is our home,
Absolutely.
and it's home for a lot of people. And like I said, we did this last year for the first time. Had so much fun. Decided to come back this year and
It's been great.
and do it again, and just
Yeah.
try to bring Jackson, Georgia to the world. I know we love home, and being able to showcase this
Yeah.
is pretty fun. I enjoy it. I've had a lot of fun the last couple of years.
Well, I appreciate you letting me come on and be a part of it because I'm enjoying it too. So
You're the star. I'm just glad you got here this year and didn't hurt yourself.
I know.
Last year when Bridget came in, you fell or hurt your ankle or
I
something?
fell and I tore my meniscus in my knee. I ended up having to have surgery on it.
So
later.
does that go under workers' comp with the
No.
chamber? It doesn't? Oh,
I
man.
mean, it probably could have, but it didn't. No, it was all good. But
All right, we got a pause right here in front of us.
yeah.
We got a polar bear and a Grinch going at it.
Oh, my.
Who do you like, 10 rounds or early knockout? Polar
you
bear or
know.
Grinch?
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Grinch.
All right, well, here's why I'm going with a polar bear.
Okay.
He's got more heart.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow,
There it
there you
is.
go. There you
it
go.
is. He's got the heart of a champion. Uh-huh.
Good job.
Uh-huh.
That
That's
was
why my
good.
wife married
that was
me.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
That is why. I don't do a lot of things right, but she says I make her laugh. So there goes the polar bear. There goes the Grinch.
Yeah.
And that is Arrows Custom Trim. Okay. Again, if you're tuned in to our live stream tonight, feel free to drop us a comment. Let us know where you're tuned in from this evening. Maybe you got a favorite Christmas memory. Maybe you got a favorite parade memory when you were part of the Christmas parade. We'd love to have your comment here with us. Again, we're live tonight on Facebook and YouTube as K13 Media's live coverage. Alongside of Bridget Daniel, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. My daughter's around here somewhere with Nana.
Okay.
I think she's up the street near the old Bank of America building.
I hope she's having a good time.
She is. She's in shorts. Probably the only person here in Jackson in shorts. So if you see a 10-year-old in shorts, that's mine.
That's
so,
yours.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And that was Southern Ridge Soft Wash. So it looked like they had another 500-gallon tank on the back of theirs. This is the Greater Butts County Lions Club. Amanda Rivers, she's the president this year of the Lions Club.
Did not realize that. Okay.
She has invited me to a couple of lunch meetings. I actually attended this week, and I'm going to tell you, that group is doing a ton for this community. So I was super impressed in all the different events and things, fundraisers and all that they've got coming up over the next few months. So they're doing a great job, and I was super excited to be there and hear about everything they've got going on. So, all
right, I may have another participant here for coolest design. I believe this is Love and Jerry's Road to Excellence on Brownlee Road.
Yes.
This may be the coolest bus. I mean, look at the detail in the wheels.
In the wheels, yes.
All right, so far, Hicks and Love and Jerry are my favorite two.
Okay, well.
Love and Jerry, hats off. I take my hat off, but I got antlers on top of my head, and I don't want to mess up my antlers.
Your head might get cold, too.
It could, so very, very nicely done, Love and Jerry.
Love it.
I believe that's another one behind them, too. They got a couple of here this evening. Man, that is awesome. So cool just to see the effort, just to see the, the lights and the garland, and because I know it takes a while to do these things, and I've never understood how they get them to stay on the wheels like that, though. My God, if I try to decorate a vehicle with Christmas lights, it would be just a total massacre scene.
Oh, no.
It would be terrible. It would just not be fun, so. While they're paused in front of us, quickly want to say thank you this evening as well to a few more of our great partners, including the folks at the Brickery in downtown Jackson on 2nd Street. For the best pizza, subs, salads, calzones, wings, and pasta, be sure to stop by and see the Brickery this weekend. Tonight, we'd also like to say thank you to Big Moose Pressure Washing. That's where you'll find former Jackson Red Devil Kenny Hooper and his crew for all your commercial and residential pressure washing and power washing needs. And my good buddy David Jenkins at the Smile Parlor in Locust Grove. David is there for all of your dentistry needs. Normal routine cleanings or emergency services, the Smile Parlor offers delightfully different dentistry. Check them out today in Locust Grove and on Facebook. I'd bring you back inside the broadcast booth, but I think I hit something and it froze my camera.
Uh-oh.
So we look kind of weird. So we're just not even going to go that route. I promise you, it really is Chad and Bridget coming to you live. My wife is beside us to the left, and
Michaela.
Little Miss Michaela sitting right
back.
here. She's got a sucker with her here. And all the kids in Jackson are here with us. And again, want to say thank you tonight to Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for providing us with the 2024 Ram 1500 Rebel truck. Our camera is mounted on the top of it, so we got a pretty good view here tonight. We're about 10 feet off the ground. So big thank you to Mr. Brandon Rozier and the crew for allowing us to bring this awesome-looking truck here. And we'd also like to say a huge thank you to John Carter and the crew at the May and Carter Oil Company, the title sponsor for all K13 Media live stream events. Couldn't do any of this without John and his crew all year long. Be sure to stop by the May and Carter Oil Company in the Park Avenue BP in downtown Jackson. Open 24/7, 365 on 3rd Street. Did you know, Miss Bridget, they have 2 special pumps at the Park Avenue BP that are designed for the Jackson High School Red Devils and the Henderson Middle School Tigers. And every time people get gas at those 2 pumps, a portion of every gallon goes back to Jackson High School and Henderson Middle School.
I did know that, and I make sure as much as possible that I stop there and fill up. So that way that money goes back to them. I think that's a great thing that they do there.
That is. So tip of the cap to John Carter and the May and Carter Oil Company for that at the Park Avenue BP here in downtown Jackson.
Thurman Sprinters.
Those are hot vehicles. Trying to find those and sell them, man, it is almost impossible.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to find those Sprinter vans. You could almost name your price if you had one.
Oh, wow.
Trying to sell those. Man, they are hard. Let's see here. Sharika Maddox's favorite memory was playing the tuba with the Red Regiment Marching Band during the Christmas parade in '95.
I remember. I was there. What's up, Sharika? She was one of my band member friends. That's awesome.
Great memory there. How about this jacked up truck?
Good gracious
I
alive.
don't know if that's going to fit in the camera screen. All decked out for autism on the jacked up monster truck. Trying to get a name on the back of it. I see the word
Mega roll-off rentals.
There you go. Okay. You should be able to see it coming on your screen here. There it is. It fits on there. That thing is massive.
Yeah. And this is the Jackson Lake Marine Services.
That may be the first boat I've seen in the Christmas parade. That's a great idea.
They buy junk cars. So if you got any junk cars, that's the Ground Control Land Works.
From what I understand, they're getting yours, and Alan's buying you a brand new Grand Wagoneer, right?
Right?
Good
Okay.
job, Alan.
Hey, that sounds great.
That's what you get when you don't bring pizza for the whole table. Yeah, cheapo.
You just got locked in.
Could have brought a $5 pizza. Now you're in for a $100,000 Grand Wagoneer. I got your back, Bree.
Y'all don't hold your breath on me rolling up in town in a Grand Wagoneer, okay? But I mean, Santa Claus, if you're gonna
It would go good with your new house and land you wanted for Christmas, you know. If you're gonna go big.
Those that know me that is how I go. We roll big. Corner lot towing. That is a big tow truck.
Wow.
Good gracious, that is a big tow truck.
What would be funny is watching him go and tow a smart car with that. I think that's actually used to pull like 18-wheelers and the
Probably
big trucks.
so. I would think so.
It'd be funny to see a little smart car or something on the back of that truck. You could probably fit the car in the cab inside.
Exactly.
One thing is for sure, you are not going to miss the corner lot towing trucks on the side of the road.
You are not.
By the way, Miss Lisa with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce wanted me to pass along a message to everybody. There are trash cans all up and down 3rd Street here tonight. So if you're watching the Christmas parade and you're here with us, when you're done tonight, please do your part and throw your trash away to help the cleanup effort be as easy as possible. Thank you very much.
All right, that was Tara Mills Haunted House. Their Christmas float. Oh, and then there's the Grinch. That's Leslie Price with Rugs by Leslie. She's also got an awesome food truck.
Like what? What's on it?
She has different lemonades and slushies, and she does funnel cakes and fried Oreos, I think. So, yeah, she's got all the good stuff. All right, and then we got the High Falls Lake Homeowners Association.
And I'm with them 120% on their efforts and their message. We're not going to get too political on the broadcast and things like that, but I agree 120% with what they're pushing forward. Bridget's over here throwing babies down.
Tripping them with my cords.
Goodness gracious. We're live tonight in downtown Jackson for the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Alongside of Bridget Daniel, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Again, we've got the comments up and going. We'd love to hear from you tonight. If you want to drop a comment where you're tuned in from, maybe a favorite Christmas movie, maybe a favorite Christmas toy, maybe just a favorite Christmas. Favorite Christmas movie? Man, we could.
Oh, gosh.
What do you got on top of your head?
see.
To me, it's got to be Home Alone.
Home Alone.
That's got to be my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay. Okay.
Anything that jumps out to you?
You know, I love The Grinch.
It's a good one.
I do.
There was another one I can't remember. It was the one where Arnold Schwarzenegger played, where he was trying to get the Turbo Man action figure for his. That was back when the Power Rangers were out in the mid-'90s. I cannot remember the name of that movie, but that was a good one too. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I technically was. I was driving.
Oh, okay. I was too. My big wheel.
Little Power Wheels out in the front yard. All right, Lucy Lou's Coffee Cafe and their cool vehicle. I don't even know what that is, but let me tell you, I was riding around earlier during the lineup, and I never realized until tonight that the steering wheel is actually on the wrong side. Andy said it's a stick, so
you shift with your left hand.
You shift with your left
you sit
hand
in the right seat.
and you sit in the right seat. Now the pedals are the same. He
Right.
said that is the same, but everything. Yeah, so I could not even imagine. That's pretty wild.
Man,
So,
how about the flag from Collins Trucking?
that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yep.
That's pretty doggone cool. Love the red, white, and blue. That's the colors of K13 Media. We're all red, white, and blue, so
Love it.
that is awesome on the side of that big rig from Collins Trucking. All right, I've got 3 favorites so far. Josh Biles says the name of that movie was Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the
Lindy
Way.
says Christmas Vacation, her favorite movie of all
Okay.
time. And
my
Sharika says,
husband's.
hey, Bridget, by the way.
Hey. Yeah, I think
Sharika or Sharika? Am I saying it wrong?
Sharika.
Sharika, okay, okay.
if I remember correctly, Sharika.
It has been a while, your memory just... You gotta-
Hopefully, I won't remember tomorrow when we wake up, Chad.
Oh, you know you
I'm
are.
teasing.
You're going to call me tomorrow.
No, it's going to be.
and
Thank you.
you're going to be like, thanks for coming out. I had so much fun, but we're going to go with a new media company next year. We hope you had a good time.
No.
It is fun to be here in downtown Jackson. It's fun just to see
Love it.
the community support. There's nothing like small town America. There's nothing like, a town like Jackson. I know there's a lot of great small towns, but Ryan, just, Forsyth and Barnesville and Monticello. I love the small town atmospheres, but there's just nothing quite like home. Don't matter where you go. Don't matter where you've been.
That's right.
Nothing like coming back and seeing all the people lined up and down 3rd Street.
It's funny, as a teenager, you can't wait to get out of this town.
You're right.
I don't know how many times I said that.
Yep.
And I did get out for a while, and now here I am, 20 some odd years later. And I'm about to buy land in Butts County again and truly be back. So we're super excited about this opportunity. So, who we
our
got here?
friends from
Whitaker's Builder Supply.
That's a pretty cool old truck right there.
I don't want to do
Here comes another 18-wheeler. Let's see who this one's lined up with, because it's loaded down with lights.
Yes. So I believe this is.
It's loud, I know that.
They were huge. We had to actually move them from our original in our original lineup because they were so big they didn't fit in the lot that we had them in at the
B&B clearing.
There it is. Yeah.
Demolition, hauling, grading, mulching. They got the cats on the back of the trailer.
There
And
is
Santa Claus on a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Tonight's coverage of our 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade also being presented on K13 Media by Miss Cindy Tankersley at Dream Home Realty. Miss Cindy is there for all of your real estate needs in the Jackson and Butts County area. Also want to say thank you to the folks at FaithWorks Business Solutions. Taxes, payroll, and more. Stop by and see FaithWorks Business Solutions for all of your tax prep. We're getting into that time. It's tax season.
Yes, sir.
FaithWorks Business Solutions is there for you.
WDC Hauling. They've got theirs pretty decked out also.
There's a lot of businesses I'm seeing here tonight that I'm hearing about for the first time that I've never heard of or seen of, and I guess when we have a moment for our next participant comes through, if you want to, real quickly, how can other businesses in the Butts County area join the chamber, and what's maybe a couple of perks and benefits of being a chamber member?
Okay. So to join, you can go on our the website. It's buttschamber.com. And we have a link there that gives you all the information about chamber membership and what all of the benefits are. But we have several different levels of membership, just depending on your business needs. And the smaller businesses may not be able to to pay out what the elite members do and that kind of thing. So, but there's it. You're able to participate in the parade and sponsorships for the fall festival and our golf tournament that's coming up in March. You'd be able to participate in that. So just sponsorships and the chamber. We're here to support the small businesses, support the businesses in the county. So we have a lot of different things that we do throughout the year to help support our businesses. Marketing, we do marketing and social media sharing, that kind of thing to try to help advertise for the small businesses here in the county. So
that's one of the main things I like about it are the small businesses,
yes.
The local, the mom and pop.
Right.
It's love seeing the support of that from our businesses across the Butts County area. And again, being out here tonight and things like the Christmas parade and fall festivals, things like that. We'll invite you to learn more about the Butts County Chamber. Bridget would love to talk with you tomorrow morning beginning at 6:15 in the morning. Her cell phone number is?
You call the chamber at 770-775-4839. You can leave me a message, and I will be happy to get back to you Monday.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you worked Saturday mornings.
Clark's Learning Center. They've got a decked out little trailer there. All their kiddos.
There's a Georgia Santa.
Georgia Santa. Now that's pretty cool.
I honestly say I've never seen a Georgia Santa. I like that. All right, you got your master sheet in front of you right there. Where are we at? Any idea, kind of?
We are getting pretty close to the end.
Okay.
Not too much further.
Coverage tonight of the Jackson Christmas Parade being presented by the LS Wing Depot Cookies and Cream here on 3rd Street in downtown Jackson. Wings, tenders, seafood, and more. Stop by and see Andrell and the crew this weekend. LS Wing Depot Cookies and Cream. And here's one of the number one things people love to look forward to every year at the Jackson Christmas Parade. It's the dancers from T&K Dance Studios. I can remember back when I was in school, this was always one of the big highlights.
Yes.
The dancers coming through, and they put on a great show. Just had a huge show. We were at the auditorium a couple of weeks ago. And
Katie Baker is doing an incredible job. She has some huge shoes to fill when Miss Kim and them retired, but she is doing an awesome job there at T&K. So we're super excited to see the growth that she has going on there at the studio. I actually danced there when I was
That's what I was going to ask. I don't want to date myself, but wasn't it Nancy Robinson back then?
It was Nancy Robinson. Yep, and it was.
Okay.
So yeah,
we're old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then Nancy Robinson, when she retired, Miss Terry and Miss Kim, they were her teachers.
Okay.
And she actually raised them up, and then when she retired, they took over, and then they raised Katie up, and then now they've retired, and now Katie has taken over. So it's pretty cool. Here we are. We've got the United States Postal Service. So you know what that tells me?
Santa's going postal?
Santa's going postal. That it is almost the end, because they are carrying all of the letters that going out to Santa
Well, before we get to the end, let me real quickly say thank you to a few more of our sponsors here tonight, including Collier's Greenhouse and Nursery. Big shout out to Sam and the crew at Collier's. Want to say thank you to Mike Stewart and the team at Outback Body Shop, to Josh Gentle and his team at High Point Construction, and to Dr. Leslie Biles and her crew at Georgia Kids Pediatrics. And finally, to a young man we both think the world of, Mr. Jeremiah Coleman.
Oh,
at
yes,
Appointed
Media. He is a fantastic, absolutely. So, and I'm going to real quick just run through.
Yep,
I've got our list of our elite members here at the Chamber. So they're some of our biggest supporters here in the county. So we've got Ameris Bank, Central Georgia EMC, and a lot of these actually had floats here in the
They
parade
did, yep,
tonight.
yep.
So the City of Jackson, Collins Trucking Company, Georgia Power, May and Carter Oil Company, Tim Broyle State Farm, United Bank, the Village at Indian Springs, Westbury, Center of Jackson, Jones Petroleum, Republic Services, Cheryl Westbury Funeral Home, Southern Ready Mix, Butts County Administration, Delta Community Credit Union out of Henry County. Then we got Master Brand Cabinets and Better Pallets. So those are our elite members. So we're very thankful for them and for all of our supporters, all of our members that support us every year. So we appreciate the partnership with all of them. And there went Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho.
The man himself is
The
here.
man
I
himself.
told you, Michaela, Santa's here. Santa's here.
Yeah. And then pulling up the rear,
Oh,
we've
look
got
at that.
we've got some horses coming through. Look at the little pony. So it's been several years since we've had horses in the parade.
Okay.
And our mayor Carlos, he agreed to allow to have some in this year, and so we're excited to have that back.
Well, the kids love it. The ponies, the horses.
Absolutely.
Quite a few horses here with us this evening.
Yeah, I think he said he had 20.
Any particular group or
Um,
club or anything? Or?
The gentleman that registered all of the horses, his name is Henry
Ashley, those kind of
Henry
like the horses
Warren.
we see out near our house.
Warren, and they do parades
Okay.
and events and stuff. So, but they are from Henry County. From Butts County here. So his name is Henry.
So my wife and I live out on Barnes Road.
Okay.
And all the time we'll see groups of 15, 20 horses up and
Maybe.
down Barnes or Levi Barnes right there
Maybe.
on the dirt road. And it's pretty cool to hit the corner and all of a sudden there's 20 to 30 horses staring at you in the face.
Right,
I just
right.
want to go up and go pet them, stop the car and pull over. And
This one right here, he's not
that would be my
liking
luck.
it too much.
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
You know the one rule about horses, right?
What's that?
Never stand behind them.
Never sent. Well, that's why they're at the end. We didn't want to have the marching band or T&K or Elevate dancing through after the parade.
You definitely would have got some national exposure then, I promise. I could
So
guarantee
yeah,
that.
so we had them leading up, pulling up the end of the parade. So
Got a few more coming through town here, and
yeah.
so this is kind of nearing the end, huh?
This is the end.
This is the end.
This is the end of, yep.
Okay. You ever been on a horse? You ever
I
ridden one?
have.
Okay.
Not often, but yes, I have actually ridden horses before. So,
Wonder how much weight a horse can hold. Like if my big fat butt tried to get on top of one, would that horse just be like, no, no, get out of here, fat boy. They say horses say nay. Mine will be like, no, It comes straight no. Just curious how much weight a horse can hold. So, could you see my big fat butt riding a horse coming through town?
sure.
I'd think I'd be struggling.
Sure. But you know
If I
what?
squatted to the ground,
But
it'd look
look,
like a pony.
you'd have to wear the cowboy hat and the stirrups and everything. Like you're
Oh,
gonna have to
man.
deck it out if you're gonna do it. Okay.
Oh, if I do it, it's going to be well done, I promise. But, I am not putting any horses' lives in danger, I promise. Not going to happen. But, man, they sure are beautiful. Oh, they are absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the group that rides out near my house.
It may be.
Like I said, we see them several times a year, especially on Sundays. They'll get out and ride early Sunday afternoons, and like I said, maybe 20 to 30 of them just –
Yep.
and just stop and pull over to the side of the road and just stare. I mean, just
That's so cool. So cool. And I think this is their cleanup crew coming up behind them, or somebody. They're supposed to have a cleanup crew coming up behind them for if there's any mess ups.
I thought that was Bridget Daniel.
No. Yeah, no.
Miss Lisa told me to tell you that tonight. That she meant to tell you earlier. That's your duty.
Okay.
Get it?
To clean up the duty.
The duty. We're 2 for 2 tonight, Bridget. I am on it.
You are. What do they say? What do the youngsters say? You are slaying.
Well,
SLEIGHING
they also tell me
tonight.
they also tell me I'm full of a lot of that stuff that's being cleaned up out here by the horses too. So you know. As always, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here tonight with the Butts County Chamber of Commerce and the City of Jackson for the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. We hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas. We hope you get the chance to spend time with friends and family, and just more importantly,
Here comes the cleanup crew.
there's the pooper.
Woo! They saved me. I didn't have to do it this go round. I would have been calling the mayor.
Yeah. Carlos, that's on you. You approved it.
You
clean
approved it. You clean it.
What'd your mom used to say? You make the mess, you clean
That's
it.
right.
Carlos, that is on you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Then we got the City of Jackson.
Time for Bridget to go. Her escort is here.
My escort is here.
Again, we say thank you also to all of our sponsors for helping us bring you live coverage of the Jackson Christmas Parade. All of our K13 media sponsors for this year, for all of our sports broadcasting coverage and things like this, to be able just to show off the great city of Jackson, Georgia. Would love to invite you to town. Stop by, come do some shopping with a lot of our great local businesses. Have you a meal. We got some wonderful restaurants here in the Jackson area. And what the mayor and his staff has been doing with the Courthouse Square area the last couple of years, really just revitalizing this area. I don't know if there's an empty building here on the Courthouse Square right now.
I think the only one is being renovated.
There you go. So there you go. So, all right. Well,
looks like we're done.
yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my camera to work to get back in here in the booth because I think I kicked it and it didn't work. I'd love to show you our pretty faces one more time, but I just don't think that's going to happen. And by the look at the cars now in front of us, we got to get the heck out of the way pretty soon.
Yes.
Because we're sitting here on the corner of Oak and 3rd, and it's just about time for us to wrap it up. So I
Awesome.
can't show them who Bridget is again, but she's famous enough. I think everybody knows Miss Bridget Daniel. But thank you so much for being here with
Thank
me
you,
again
Chad.
tonight.
I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
Hopefully
Definitely.
we get to come back and do it again next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank
we'll see
you all for
then.
tuning in here tonight with us as well. It's K13 Media's live coverage of the 2023 Jackson Christmas Parade. Again, folks, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, Happy Holiday Season. God bless you all, and thank you for your support of K13 Media and the City of Jackson. There's no place like home. This is our home, and boy, we sure are proud to represent the greatest little small town in all of America. For Miss Bridget, for Miss Lisa, for my wonderful wife, Ashley, my name is Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Hope you all have a fantastic Christmas season, and we'll talk to you again for our next big event coming up right here with K13 Media. Good night, everyone. God bless, and Merry Christmas.